What's going on, guys? Aussie here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have the 96 flashback card Chiellini. Now this card right here does look insanely nice, especially for 66k on Xbox and around 80k on PS4. So straight up, a 96 overall for 66k, boys. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. It's always going to be worth it. If you don't like the card, put him into an SPC. It's just simple as that. He has got 85 pace. I was going to say pace, but I said acceleration for some reason. 98 defending, 98 physical, 80 dribbling, and 78 passing. Two stats I don't like from there is dribbling and passing. But I've also heard his acceleration is insanely slow, so we had to put the Shadow Chem style on him. He is 6'2", which is a really nice height for a centre-back. Medium-high work rates are the perfect work rates. 3-star weak foot is the minimum I like to go. If you do not have a 3-star weak foot and you have a 2, I instantly say no to you. I don't care if it's a Dare Militao, I really couldn't, because when I'm cutting onto that right foot, because he is left-footed, I'm hoping he can pass with it. Because if it was a 2-star, trust me, it's very, very inconsistent. Let's just say that. Now, he is on a Shadow. He is on 10 Chem. Shadow, for me, by far, is the best Chem style. You can't put an engine. Listen, if you're arguing an engine Chem style because the agility and stuff like that, okay. But you're going to cost 10 acceleration for a bit of agility and a bit of balance. Come on now. It's not worth it. It really isn't. But he has got 91 acceleration, quick maths, 99 sprint speed as well. So pace-wise, I don't believe should be a big enough problem. The only thing that I could honestly say is because his balance is low, I want to see his transition. So I want to see if he's running back to the left, can he transition quite quick and instantly turn to the right and run as well? Because my past experience with people that have 73 balance in a centre-back role is they tend to do a falling over animation while running backwards. So hopefully that doesn't happen today. Now, when it comes down to passing, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's going to be top tier at it, because when I look at passing, the one thing I look at is the vision, long passing, and short passing. I couldn't care less about everything else. Vision is 67. So those over top through balls down the line might not work today. But I'm hoping long passing and vision can kind of balance each other out, and hopefully we could get a beautiful over the top through ball. Now, 87 short passing, so RBAs into the middle, tiki-taka play should be pretty much spot on. Dribbling aspect, I don't feel like he's going to be nice on the ball at all. He's not going to be able to turn, so probably he's going to be one of those players that is obviously going to put in the tackle, then instantly pass away. Do not try anything like, spectacular with this guy, because it'll probably end up really bad. Now, ball control wise is another thing I like to see when it comes down to dribbling, simply because if the ball comes at pace towards my defender and he does reach out to it, is the ball going to stick to his feet, or is the ball going to bounce off him? With 78 ball control, I honestly do believe it probably is going to bounce off him. He has got 99 interceptions, 95 heading accuracy, 99 defensive awareness, 99 standing tackling, and 99 sliding tackling. This is what I mean about him, right? He is going to be a player that is going to go in for the tackle, come out with the ball, and pass away. Do not try to do these little dribbles, to do these little step overs or like quick turns, because I really doubt it's going to work. Physical wise, 99 strength and 99 aggression. Boys, if this guy doesn't get into a lot of contact situations, I am going to be very disappointed. Stamina wise, as long as you're not on like overload ball side or team press, it should be enough. I'm just saying. But look at the links. Look at the links. Danilo and Ronaldo, two amazing players that you can link this guy up with. I've also got likes of Alisson, Virgil, and Vieira in this team. I will be using Chiellini, obviously in the centre-back position, in a 4-2-3-1. But let's get into the games. Okay, so the first thing we are going to check is how he feels on the ball. I mean, it doesn't feel terrible, but yeah, he's not one of those players that you kind of expect to dribble with. I'm going to push towards him there. Can I get an interception? Oh, can I get a tackle? Yes, I can. Can I get another interception? Yes, I can. So, just by looking at that, you can kind of tell his transition is actually pretty decent with his pace as well. But his ball control off that first tackle wasn't amazing, because he literally could have got that ball if his ball control was slightly a bit higher. But I'm telling you, his aggression right there looked like he was a really good aggressive centre-back that is going to put in a lot of tackles. I'm going to push Chiellini towards Werner. He's always trying to go into the striker. That's what I've noticed. So all I have to do is obviously select Chiellini and just push him out of position and go for that interception. Once again, there you go. Just waiting for the perfect moment to pretty much go in. And he gets there pretty quick. But not just that. It looks like he's already in the right position. So as soon as I switch to him, all I have to do is probably go like a few inches to like the left or right or even forward. And I'll just get the ball. Which means his defensive awareness already is amazing. Alright, let's see his pace. So this is Perisic we're talking about. Pace-wise, I mean, it doesn't look terrible to be fair. We all know the Summer Heat Perisic is super overpowered. But his pace doesn't look, you know, top tier, let's say. But it doesn't look too bad either. Really good header. I'm going to do a drag back here. Oh my god, that actually came out. Alright, over top through ball. I think it's going to go out of play. No, it's not. It's actually a perfect pass. Okay, so that vision didn't really come into play too much there. And it actually made the pass pretty good. This guy's really trying to test out Chiellini's pace. But listen, as long as Chiellini is ahead, I don't feel like he's going to get outpaced. But if he is behind, I don't feel like he's going to catch up to someone like Timo Werner. Boys, we have a free kick here, right? And there's only one thing we can do. 41 free kick accuracy. Chiellini stepping up to the plate. Look at this. This guy's still putting someone on the line when Chiellini is the one that's taking it. All right, listen, we're going to do our tactic. We're going to do the fake shot. We're going to do the pass. Hopefully, Chiellini takes a decent touch. He has. I tell you what, that was not a bad shot. I saw the power. I saw the accuracy. And honestly, I believe it was going to go in. Let's try this. With the weaker foot. The 3-star weak foot, boys. Look at that pass. Please stay on. I was about to say, that's Leroy Sané we're talking about. The pace is unbelievable. But the pass with the weaker foot as well is insanely impressive. He's going to pass to Werner here. Now, this is what I mean, right? Oh my god, he's actually recovered. I was focusing so hard that I literally stopped talking. The point where I said earlier that if Timo Werner is ahead, I don't believe Chiellini is going to catch up. Kind of just proved me wrong, to be fair to him, because he did really well to put in a tackle, even though I didn't even click the B button. Alright, Chiellini, come on, let's see if he can catch up. Please. He's probably going to try to cut back. Yeah, he is. I'm going to go for a slide tackle. Oh my god. 99 slide tackling. I was kind of surprised it like locked on to the perfect passing lane, because I honestly thought the game wouldn't have allowed me to, because I wanted to read the lane, but I really didn't think the game would have like locked into that position. But somehow Chiellini with a beautiful slide tackle. Let's see if we can get a goal. I believe this is going to be a goal. Oh my god. Team of the season Neymar missing that. Okay. But we have got a corner, and there's only one thing we can do. Come on now. It's going to be a header towards that near post. Hopefully he does actually win it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not amazing at this. But, whoa. He jumped insanely high. I didn't expect him to jump that high. And if he came close to the keeper, I wouldn't have been surprised. Wait, hold up. Okay, listen, I tried it, alright? Listen, alright? You have to try the long shots one time per review just to see if you can get lucky. I'm telling you, man, he's not that bad when it comes down to a pressing centre-back, because his pace and his like aggressiveness to get into the position, he does it insanely fast. So, like, my opponent kind of doesn't... That is beautiful. Wow. Neymar is letting me down today. But yeah, as I said, he's a very aggressive centre-back where you can actually push out and go straight towards the player, because his aggression is very high, his pace is very high, and that just allows him to pretty much go straight towards the player, and no one really expects you to run out with Chiellini. Little ball roll. We're going to go on a little dribble, and this is pretty much what you don't want to do with your centre-back, but not just that, you don't want to do that with Chiellini. Let's just say that, because he feels so bad. We're probably going to concede off it as well. Listen, this guy ain't good, so we are probably going to win this game, but that's not the point. Do not do that with Chiellini. Do not do the ball rolls. Do not do the little hesitations and stuff like that, because it's going to not end well. Trust me. Going to press for Chiellini here. Hopefully he does put in a very good body, and he does. Look at that strength coming into play there, but not just that. Look at that recovery time, realizing that he didn't actually get the ball and just went in for a perfect tackle. Press here. He's probably going to try to through ball Mbappe here. I am going to press him with Chiellini. He's probably going to cut back. I'm going to go in for a slide tackle, and it is going to be a pinpoint slide tackle. Going to through ball here. He's going to cut back, surely. He is not going to cut back. I'm going to go for the lane once again. I'm telling you, man, Chiellini's slide tackling is unbelievable, because he's got that 6'2" reach as well. We're going to actually try something here. I haven't tried this in so long, to the point where it's an over top through ball, but it's It's like a weird tactic. Let's see if we can actually come out of it. Oh my god. Like, Chiellini's pass there was unbelievable. But that tactic does actually still work. I think it worked back in like FIFA 19 where you could just like green time the header and it would actually go into the back of the net. I'm going to read that lane. There you go. It's too easy for Chiellini when it comes down to reading lanes and just like putting in tackles because he's so big. He is playing so deep of a line. I'm just going to export this down the line. Oh my god. I'm telling you boys, no matter what foot Chiellini passes with, he's always going to get the ball to there. And that is one thing I'm going to love. Is how much was fitness was Leroy Sané on? Like, I think I saw like 50 fitness. I really do need to give my players a little cheeky squad fitness. Let's just say that. So we have got a corner here. We are going to try the tactic. He's moved his keeper. I'm going to try the edge of the box. See if he wins the header. That wasn't comfortable at all. I feel like he should have won that header, guaranteed. Do you see him, though? Did you see him before I even switched to him? He was literally running back, and look at a tackle. I'm telling you, man, this Chiellini, when it comes down to his tackling ability, he's got tackling ability like a Team of the Year Virgil van Dijk. Like a flashback Boateng, if you know what I mean. So it is time to review him. We did play 3 games with him. He is really, really nice when it comes down to defending. Obviously, he is a centre-back and stuff like that. But the main bit that everyone loves to see is these links between Danilo and Ronaldo. Me, especially having the 99 Ronaldo, you know, that's always going to be, you know, enjoyable for me, let's say. But Danilo as well, to help with that pace and that like agility and stuff like that with Chiellini, is spot on. Now, Chiellini is a player that you can be aggressive with, and I was aggressive with, and it kind of worked out really well. But at the same time, he is also a player that can hold back and you just go in for the tackle at the perfect moment. He can literally do both, and that already just tells me he's meta. The fact that he can do both, and you don't see a lot of players that can do both, it just pretty much means where Chiellini is very impressive, okay? Now, when it comes down to tackling, slide tackling, aggressive, strength, everything is perfect. Deadass, everything is perfect. The only thing you can obviously dispute against is his dribbling, which I agree with. His dribbling is not great, and it's probably on the lower tier side, if anything. But his passing is perfectly fine. I didn't notice anything in transition either. His transition was literally spot on. Like how fast he moved left to right, how quick he got out to tackles, how quick he got out to interceptions. I didn't see a problem with that at all. Now, him being 6'2" is really nice because I tend to go for 6'2" to 6'4" minimum. Simply because it's one of those ones where if it goes under 6 foot or even 6'1", there's a lot of animations players don't tend to get. So that's why I like to go for 6'2". Now, I am going to answer the question, is he worth it? Obviously, he's worth it, boys. Come on now. As I said at the start, 66k on Xbox. Please go and get this card if you are still playing the game. Now, 3-star weak foot honestly felt like a 4, maybe even a 5. That's how good it was. I didn't feel like it was a 3. There was literally no inconsistency at all. Now, pace-wise, I am actually going to give his pace, I would say, a 9 out of 10. The reason I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10 is simply because he doesn't catch up to everyone. And I feel like a centre-back, for example, Virgil van Dijk, that catches up to literally everyone, is a 10 out of 10 for pace, without a doubt. But 9 out of 10, I believe, is perfect. The only thing I can see when it comes down to pace with Chiellini is I like how he catches up to the player and then instantly goes into that shoulder-to-shoulder animation and just like completely bodies the guy out of the way. That is really nice. Now, shooting-wise, we had a good shot. And I believe it was on target because there was a lot of shot power and it did look accurate. But it did get AI blocked, so I guess we'll never know if he's amazing at shooting. Passing ability, though, I am going to give him a 9 out of 10 when it comes down to passing. It's really nice. Even though he had 67 vision, this guy did not screw up a pass. Dribbling aspect. I honestly thought the ball control was going to be a problem when it came down to standing tackles and interceptions. I thought the ball was going to go a bit further away than expected. And obviously my opponent just comes in and collects the ball. But it did not. It did not at all. Now, he's definitely not a person that you dribble with. So I am going to give him like a 6.5 out of 10 for dribbling. Defending aspect, 10 out of 10. Physicals, 10 out of 10. Without a doubt. Listen, you could obviously argue the stamina's not great. But for me, you do not need stamina on a centre-back. You could literally have 70 as like this, and it would be enough. because as long as you don't go on the team press or overload ball side, it should be more than enough. The only time I would say he uses stamina is when he's actually tracking back from a corner, or even like if someone's on a run and obviously he has to track the run. That's the only 2 times I believe a centre back uses stamina, and that's not very often. Let's just say that. But an overall rating out of 10, I'm not going to go insanely high because he's not a 10 out of 10 card, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. I reckon though, he's not a bad card. He is a very usable card, and would I say he fits the meta? I would. I would honestly say he fits the meta because you don't really need agile centre backs this year. You can have one and then one like be like a Sol Campbell or something like that. So I am going to give him a 9.4 or 9.3 out of 10. I believe that's spot on. I don't believe that's too high. I don't believe that's too low either. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy the review. Leave a like, leave a comment, and for now, peace.